Hello, you level grinding cats and dolls of YouTube land. I'm the anti-hero drinking as always, gamers. Thank you for tuning in and stay beautiful, you cats and dolls out there in YouTube land. Thanks for listening. The Dead is an interesting game on Steam. While it's not a game that's going to go give you an overwhelming amount of content, in fact, the game is quite short. Its premises and what it tries to hook you on is the concept and the idea of delving more into the darker psyche of gamers, tasked with the task of actually committing a murder and planting evidence and framing it on one of the would-be NPCs that you encounter in this short story is an interesting hook that I got to go play. What was interesting about this game is the depth of character development that you can actually go into with each individual character. When trying to go figure out different motivations and understanding characters more fully, getting into the psychological aspects of what actually makes these, well, I keep saying characters, but I mean the NPCs, but what makes them actually tick. Some of their fears, motivations, and planting the right circumstantial evidence while also at the exact same time making sure that yourself is not caught in the crosshairs of the would-be inspector and implicating you in the murder. This setup and premise is really interesting, and while simple as it may come off as a simple concept, the actual execution is actually quite hard. Being very limited on the items that you can go pick, how you pick them, where you plant them, and how you implicate the other characters, and also knowing that the other characters will see you and interact with you and will note if you've done anything suspicious, if you were at a suspicious area, or how close you were to the murder, really sets up for a very dynamic and interesting play session that adds on replayability that I found myself doing when I'm trying to go blame it on the butler, or if I try to go blame it on the maid, and so forth and so on, and your cast of characters trying to go plant evidence and finger them in a crime that you committed. In a sense, I really like this aspect of the game. It's very detailed in that sense, and there's some great dialogue and there's a great dialogue and interactions between you and certain characters in the game that I found really interesting and fun and gripping. Like I said before, this is not a game that you are going to go get a wealth of content on. I cannot stress that enough. Your replayability from this would be your interactions and trying to go set up the murders again and again and again, implementing different people. And at that aspect, that's where the game really shines, and it's actually really hard because you really have to go really get in the heads of each and every character in this scenario and really understand their motivations, the right weapon, the right placement, the right timing, and etc. So it was a really interesting game. I had a lot of fun with it. And if you're ever in the market for something very story driven and you just have the chance to throw away for it, I definitely recommend it. It's something that will give you great replay availability, and it was quite interesting. As always, thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this video. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. And as always, thanks for tuning in. And thanks for listening, gamers. Peace and